What is going on, everybody? I am the FDGURU, bringing to you guys a Friday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have 5 games on the main slate tonight. Pretty similar look to last night where, kind of a sprint slate where the latest game is at 8:30 Eastern, just an hour and a half after lock. So I prefer it like this. We know the main slate results, well before we need to, kind of go to bed. It's like usually 11:30, which is pretty good. I don't like when the later games are part of the main slate. The DraftKings main slate has 6 games. They're including that last late game. I think it's at, it's at 9:30, the Hawks at Utah. FanDuel elected to not have that on the main slate. It looks, I'm not going to beat around the bush, the slate in general looks so bad. It looks like one of the worst slates I have seen in some time. We have a few key questionable guys, and I am begging that they get ruled out because we have zero value on this slate. It's looking atrocious all around. We have Cade Cunningham on the Pistons, questionable with knee management. I don't know why we don't know that news yet. It's a coaching decision. It's a player decision. I don't know why we need to wait so long to figure out if he's going to rest his knee or not. He didn't play the entire fourth quarter last game, so we got a nice head start to that resting nice and early last game. Still a little mad over that. We have James Harden questionable again. He missed last night. It's a back-to-back. There's a decent chance he misses again tonight. I am begging that he gets ruled out. We need that Bones Highland value because we have no cheap value on this slate. And then the last questionable guy is Gary Trent. If he's out, we're going to maybe be looking towards Grady Dick and Bruce Brown and Jordan Nwora, guys like that. So we'll have to see. That game's at 7:30. The Clippers game is at 8 o'clock, an hour after lock. I'm really, really hoping we get that news before lock. We're going to need it. But I'm going to give you guys 5 value plays in this video. Free Guru credits. I'm going to give you that code after the first couple of my plays. And let's continue to roll a little bit. Again, this slate's going to be very difficult. But, the show goes on. Everyone's at the same disadvantage. I'll find a way for us to be successful tonight to start off the weekend. So for point guard, the Heat have the best matchup on the slate. They're on the road against the Pistons. It's an 8.5 point spread. The fact that they're on the road makes this game a little bit less of a blowout risk. If Cade Cunningham gets ruled out, I'm assuming that spread will definitely go up. But Terry Rozier looks decent. Now, like I said, there's zero value on this slate, so I'm not going to be happy about really picking anyone as of right now. But Terry Rozier at 7K looks pretty good. Looks like one of the better projected value guys on this slate. Even with Jimmy Butler back, he's been playing big minutes. We can expect 32 to 36 minutes from him tonight. He has a good ceiling. He has a good floor. He's going to get you over 25 fantasy points. He needs 35 to hit value. The matchup's really good for him. Tyler Hero, he remains to be out. So this Heat team in general looks like one of the better teams to target tonight with this matchup against the Pistons. Shooting guard, sticking with the Heat. One of very few guys we can, look in the 5K range that we can kind of stomach and feel okay about. That's Duncan Robinson. Hasn't had the best couple of games, the last 2 games, but he's starting. He's playing big minutes. He's going to play anywhere from 30 to 36 minutes tonight. Had a decent game last game. Went through a bad stretch of exactly 14.9 fantasy points in back-to-back games. But other than that, he's been consistent. Usually, he was a guy that's going to get you, without Tyler Hero, he's going to get you anywhere from 23 to 33 fantasy points. At 5,200, he needs just over 25 to hit value. Again, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but we can't be picky on this slate. There's virtually no value, and we got to just pray and beg that a guy like Cade Cunningham or James Harden gets ruled out so we can get some extra value. Obviously, that news will change some things. I'm also not going to fully rule out Kawhi Leonard sitting on a back-to-back after his back issue. Played 33 minutes last night. Who knows? I'm just, being skeptical and bringing up the chance that Kawhi could show up on the injury report later. We'll have to see. But James Harden's definitely questionable, and there's a decent chance he misses tonight. We need that to happen to unlock Bones Highland and other guys. But Duncan Robinson at shooting guard looks decent. He can play both shooting guard and small forward on FanDuel. For that Guru credit code, go to my website, fd-guru.com. Make an account if you don't have one yet. It's the only way the Guru credit code will work because you have to be signed in. I do all main slates on this website. As you can see under the NBA tab, I do FanDuel, DraftKings. Say you wanted FanDuel, I have cash and GPP options. These credits get you everything you need for the main slate for whichever membership, daily, weekly, monthly, full season. If you need credits, you start out with a bunch of them when you make an account, but you go to the shop page to buy all future credits here, and then there's a little bar where you can type in promos and codes. Today's code is March 15 NBA, all caps, March 15 NBA. If you hit apply coupon, you'll get 10 free credits uploaded into your balance. Just give this video a like. Definitely subscribe if you enjoy my videos and enjoy my picks and giveaways, and turn on those alerts so you don't miss any potential future videos / Guru credit giveaways. And then if you wanted an after hours slate as well, I have my Dub Club. I posted. That's a whole nother platform where you get a membership. You can get the first week for $1. I'll have the after hours slate posted on there later tonight. The link to subscribe is below this video. It's in my Twitter bio. We've been doing really well on the after hours slates as well. Small forward, we're going to look at Bruce Brown. Now, Gary Trent's questionable, but we know RJ Barrett is out. News came out yesterday that his younger brother passed away, which is just hurts to watch, to see something like that. I feel for Barrett. There's not many worse things that can happen to you in your life. So he's going to be out, I'm assuming, for an extended period of time. Maybe decent chance he might not come back this entire regular season. Because the Raptors are not in playoff contention. So we know RJ Barrett's out. We know Scotty Barnes has been out. We know Jakob Poeltl's out. Raptors remain thin, even if Gary Trent plays today. If Gary Trent is out, it'll unlock Grady Dick. I do think if Gary Trent is in, it's going to be Bruce Brown starting and not Grady Dick. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming the better chances are that Bruce Brown starts no matter what tonight, even if Trent plays, because Brown plays forward. Grady Dick's more of a shooting guard, so at 5,900, he looks pretty good. Again, they're shorthanded. He really fills a void in their front court that they need, and he's played well over the last two games. Big-time minutes, 37 and 33 minutes. 5,900 salary. He needs 28 fantasy points to hit value. He's done that in both games as the Raptors have been shorthanded. Great game against the Pistons, 38.3. The one negative here is they have a, very unappetizing matchup against the Magic, but at least they're at home. Being at home helps things a little bit here, but the Magic, obviously, they have one of the better defenses and slower paces in the NBA, so that is one negative, but I still like Bruce Brown here with the extra usage he's going to see for the shorthanded Raptors. Power forward, I hate picking this guy so much. I think he's god-awful, but he's really the only guy right now I can stomach rostering under 6K, and that's Isaiah Stewart. We just know he's going to start. The matchup is not good against the Heat. I get it, but again, value is at a minimum tonight. He needs 27 fantasy points to hit value. He's projected for like 25, which I don't feel comfortable about it. But, the one bright side here is he's playing big minutes. Now, his fantasy point per minute has been really bad. He's averaging well under a fantasy point per minute. But if he's going to play, 31 to 34 minutes, I feel pretty good about him getting at least low 20s in fantasy. I know he needs 26 to hit value, But, my standards are not going to be high with Isaiah Stewart tonight. I think anywhere in the low 20s, we're going to get away with it. Again, everyone's at the same disadvantage tonight. There's not much. A lot of projections and things are telling me are bringing Royce O'Neal to the table, and he's been so bad. He's been even worse than Isaiah Stewart. Between the two, I do like Stewart. We do have to get some cheap guys in our lineup somewhere. Power forward is the worst position on tonight's slate. The only decent guys you can roster are guys to spend up on, and again, we don't have a lot of cheap plays, so we got to find some value. And Isaiah Stewart, he fills that just a little bit, more comfortable than other guys in his price range. And then for center, Bam Adebayo looks good at 8,500. If you wanted to save some money, Nurkic is coming off of a great game with a good matchup against the Hornets. You could look at Nick Richards as the starting center at only 5,700. He's been on and off. I don't mind him if you wanted to save some money as well. Probably a better play than Isaiah Stewart, honestly, around the same price. But Bam looks like a pretty good play at 8,500. He's been good, even with Jimmy Butler back, getting over 40 fantasy points more often than not. An ideal matchup against the Pistons. He should be able to do some good stuff. Now, Jalen Duren is one of the better defenders on the Pistons, so it's not perfect, and there's a little bit of risk of picking Bam at center because there's other value pieces we can pick at center, like I said, with Nurkic and Nick Richards. So depends where you are in your lineup and what you need to do, but Bam looks pretty good at 8,500. He has a huge upside against the Pistons. That'll do it for this video, guys. We're going to have to, fight and grind through this main slate tonight because it's ugly, but we'll find a way to kick off our weekend. Hopefully we get into the green. Give this video a like. Let's have a good one. Until next time, I am the FD Guru. Peace.